I saw a quote somewhere, but back then I don't understand the quote well. The quote read, growth begins when adversity starts. It means that if it is suffer, your brain go work. If it is suffer, you go think by force. Nobody will force you. So let me tell you a story, a beautiful story. So about 5-6 years ago, when I wanted to start my business, but before I wanted to start, I used to work for a certain company in around Ashaleboche. If you know Ashaleboche School Junction, you could go down the Majo. You go just opposite Omnibank. There was a company there called Lucky Star Roof. I used to work there. And I was able to save a lot of money, you understand? I had lots of opportunities when I was working there. I worked there for like 4 or 5 years. And I had a lot of opportunities, so I saved a lot of money thanks to my beautiful mother. My name is Ajiabanko. Shout out to Ajiabanko. Yeah. So I saved a lot of money. I saved plenty of money. See, I bought a car and things. That time I drive 1999 Honda Accord, green. I even got an accident and I changed the color to black. Yeah, I was driving a car. Then I decided, okay, let me go and start a business. At that time, I had $1 million idea. So in my mind, I was going to open this business, and this business was going to change the face of education in the whole Ghana. This was my mind. So then I carried the money. Then I decided to go get the office. I got the office at Hachowakomo. Yeah, behind the Banana filling station. That's where I got my office. My auntie gave me the place. So I started renovating the place. I come and get money. The money was plenty. So if I work buga. I didn't believe myself. So I started renovations. We were painting the place. We were fixing fans. I bought computers. I bought tables, office chairs, printers. I was buying everything for the business. I was new in the business, so I was excited. And I had owed money too, so I don't fear anything. Then I employed a secretary. I buy motor for my delivery guy. I employed the delivery guy too. You understand? Even one of my friends wanted to work with me, was working with me. His name was Prom. My secretary's name was Matilda. And my delivery guy was Moses. All these people. See, that time I was still working though. I was still working with the company, Lucky Star Roofing. So I wasn't directly working for the business, but I was the CEO of the business. So all these people were in the business. See, I got a developer from China. She was a woman. She was the one who created my first website, schoolmallga.com. She created a very beautiful website. She charged me plenty money. I don't mind. That time I get money. And I paid her. So then I contacted some agents, make they can shoot adverts, give me. They came, they started shooting adverts, everything. See, all this I was spending a lot of money, but the money still there because I was still working though. I was receiving my salary, I was doing collections, I was still getting money. So all these things started. I set up the business. The websites were working, carrying costs here and there, no problem. Everything was set up beautiful. But 2-3 months into the business, what was happening was, see, the business wasn't making enough money. You understand? But I wasn't working for the business. I was working as an employee in my former job. And I had the office set up in Hacho, Ecomo, everything. All my boys were there. Working for me, my secretary, my delivery guy. But nothing to go. I had shot so many adverts thinking that it would bring a lot of sales, but nothing to go. So I was getting a little bit agitated. The reason was, when they pay me my salary or I go do some connection and I get a lot of money, what happens is I bring the money back into the business. And then I will end up using my personal money to be paying salaries, paying overheads, because we were incurring costs like almost like 1,000 to 2,000 Ghana cedis every month. Meanwhile, we were making sales like 400 Ghana cedis in 1 month. I had salaries to pay, I had a secretary to pay, I had a delivery guy to pay, I had bills in the offices to pay as well. So the thing they worry me. So fast forward 2-3 months, I decided to quit my job. Because I felt like if my presence was in the business would work. Remember, I was just a sales guy. Wherever I was working, I was an estimator. But I was a sales guy. I was in the marketing department. So we were directly responsible for bringing sales. So me and Kasana are not selling a long time. But I get move. I go fit talk. You understand? You see the way I talk? I go fit, if I catch you right now, I go fit convince you, you go give me all your money. You understand? So I was a sales guy. Then fast forward, I quit my job. I came into the business. 6 months ahead, all the money I saved, everything got finished. The business was making money, but the business was not making enough money to offset the bills that was coming into the business. Remember, I had a secretary to pay, I had a delivery guy to pay, and I had bills in the office, overheads in the office to pay as well. And we're literally making like some 400, 500 Ghana cedis every month. But the first thing happened, my delivery guy told me he wanted to quit the job because I was paying based on the fact saying he would do deliveries, and business was not coming like that, so he wasn't doing enough deliveries. The guy quit the job. I take the motor where I sell them. I brought the money back into the business. I chopped some of the money, but I brought some of the money back into the business, and I want to go finish. No problem. My other friend who was also working with me told me that he wanted to quit because he had gotten a job somewhere else. Because business was not coming. So he wasn't really going to stay in the business like that when business is not coming because he don't get money. He also quit. He left me. Go. No problem. 2-3 months, I don't pay my secretary. But my secretary was a very good person. So she don't mind. 2-3 months, so I don't pay secretary. Somebody, they work full time for me. I don't pay him. No problem. So at that time, everything was down. My money was down. Business was not coming like that. I stopped using my car, started using my bike. So I was coming to work with my bike every time. My second to go ask me, oh, Mr. Brother, you're not going to bring your car today. And I will tell her, oh, I don't want to buy. I don't want to use the car. I want to use the motor today. They lie. I don't get money to buy for. No problem. When something again happened, one day I took my bike. I had a delivery to do. So I went to Accra. I go pick up the books. As I come in, I passed Art Center where I branched like this to golf court. You see the golf court for the Thomas Station there. I passed. So I'm going straight towards National Theatre. So I did the bike top, I did right, I did go speed. The books there, the back of the bike. I pack everything, I tell you, I'm on the right. I make what? Because at that time, things were getting really bad. So I thought, make what? They make sure things are working. I did right, I did go. The National Theatre there, you see some traffic light there. I did right, I saw the traffic light with the traffic light on green. So I see I'm at the right speed. I move past the traffic light fast. I see the thing on yellow, but still I go, take this side, go fit pass. Nigga, at the point where I reached, where the traffic light on yellow, where I go pass, where on red, there was a car coming from the opposite side, and I was thinking the bike was fast enough to cross the traffic. See, the car crashed me. See, crashed me to the extent I jumped from the motor top. I was somersaulting like this in the hair. I did the hair inside the somersault. Charlie, I can't walk the floor like a dark. You know dark law. I can't walk the floor like lizard. Hey! I see people, whoa. I get up, my ribs, this side, this part of my ribs, I don't feel them well. But I don't talk anything because I booga. People there, they laugh. Some too, they talk, hey, go away. I don't talk anything. I take the bike. The bike, in first one chair like this. I don't talk anything. I jump onto the bike. The bike don't spoil like that. I pack the books back. Because the time the car whack me, the books all there inside. They pack everything, give me small. Then I move the bike. Small, I did the bike top with my broken ribs. See my hand yet see. My back all bloody. See, no easy. I ride the bike. I don't go back to the office. So because I go, my secretary could see me. I say, oh, boss, what happened? I don't want to make it happen like that. So I rode the bike back to the house. The broken bike. But I go give mechanic. So I come out. My mother see me. My mother say, I will watch them here. At that time, see, my ego was 120%. I don't watch up. I just walk. I pass the bag. I go enter my room inside. I was living with my parents. As I go enter my room inside, my mother come. We can check the wounds, everything. She do whatever she could do for me. The following day, me where I suffer no. I don't talk anything. I wear my shadow again. I wake up. I go back to the office. I told my secretary that, Matilda, I don't pay you like 3 months now. But I for travel. I for go someplace, go run some movement. But if I come back, I will come back. I'll pay you everything. I did lie. At that point, I was broken. I was totally broken, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially. I was broken. But I needed it to go so that to get myself back. So Matilda went. Where I closed the office down. I don't get shimba. I don't get shishi at that time. I go back to Medina. My guy be there. Magnificent high help. My nigga, my real nigga. That I get some shop before there. You still get a shop. If you have phone, I go connect you. Go buy your mobile phone from there. Magnificent high help. I go shadow small. Because things don't go well again. All the money finish. Everything. I close the business down. So I go magnificent in there. I go shadow small. If somebody come with the phone charger, then I run up. I get some 30 gun. I take buy data. I go out. I go to check what they go on with my website. You know, say during that time now, hackers can hack my website. The website also went down totally. Website, that was my last hope. No, thinking say people would order from there small. That one also went down. It wasn't easy. But God do something. And I got a small order. I can't get some small money. I went back to the office. The day I entered the office, I was the only one there. That time, Matilda had taken a break. I told her to take. So I was in the office alone. I entered the office. And I told myself, and under no circumstances am I going back to working for anybody. I invested pain, blood, suffering, my money into this business. And this business that don't succeed unless it kills me. I entered the office. At that point, I didn't have one single skill in running the business or any technical skill in running the business. Because remember, say, when I began the business, I was having money. So I was paying everybody to do all these things for me. See, at that point, I was forced to learn. See, I sat down, sleepless nights. I don't go out safe. I slept in my office. I began learning everything. From Adobe Photoshop to After Effects to Illustrator to coding to web design to digital marketing. I literally learned everything to shooting, editing. Nigga, I was on fire. Because I couldn't go back working again. And this learning period, this trial period for me, took me like 6 months. Learning all these things. At that time, I still the shadow for Medina. If I don't get money, I go dare my guy in shopping side, Clement. The shopping side small, I go shadow. Somebody will come buy something, 30 Ghana. I sell, I get something, but I come back to the office. See, right now I'm back to say the skills I get, me now as time, it over me safe. Fast forward 6 months after learning all these things, in this trial period, I was able to build my website by myself. Built by myself. You know me say, I love building. No. I built one of the best e-commerce website for my own self. It not be easy. And I'm proud to say, here in Ghana, I'm one of the best e-commerce experts ever. At the core, I know the business. And I don't just give myself, I don't just book out myself. I know what I'm saying. Go check my website, Schoolmore GH. See, I'm getting more than 6,000 visitors every week. See, there was a lot of learning that was done. So I want to tell you something. That opportunity grows in hardships. See, the time you suffer, that be the time you could think. That be the time your brain could work. It will force you to do things. Because when I was going through that particular situation, if I had money, I would have paid people to do what I was learning. But I was forced to learn. So if you go through hardship right now, if you're an entrepreneur, or any situation you're inside right now, if you are suffering, see, it will make your brain work. It will give you new opportunities. And they build website, they charge 5,000 Ghana. And they shoot videos, and they charge 20K. And these things were not part of the plan or the business I opened. But because of the hardship I was going through, it created new opportunities. So I tell you again, opportunity grows when the hardship begins. So the question is, are you willing to go through the hardship right now for you to see the opportunities that are going to come into your life? Or you go give up? See, the question lies to you. Answer. Put the answer for the comment inside and stay with the hardship because it will grow opportunities for you. I'm not successful. Most of you they say, I make successful. Nah, bro. I still do the thing inside. But right now, the things I know, it amazes me. So go through the hardship. Forget everybody. Because I cry with you. And if they ask you again, tell them, send you my work. Tell them, for God no sleep. And if God sleep,